Students, now we are discussing the second part of human ear. It is called middle ear. The first part is outer ear. The second part of human ear is middle ear. And the third one is inner ear. In this, we will discuss the composition and function of the middle ear. The vibrations are amplified several times by in the middle ear. The vibrations are amplified several times by middle ear with the help of three bones situated in the middle ear. The three bones are hammer, anvil, and stirrup. The amplified sound is passed to inner ear. I repeat, it is the second part of the human ear. Please note one thing, it is the second part of the middle ear. Here, the vibrations are amplified several times. Now, how they are amplified? They are amplified with the help of three bones found in middle ear. These bones are hammer, anvil, and stirrup. The amplified sound is passed into inner ear. Please revise it and then I will discuss the inner ear. The inner ear. Dear students, now we are discussing the last part of the inner ear. Composition of the inner ear. It consists of cochlear and auditory nerves. It consists of cochlear and auditory nerve. Now we are discussing the function of cochlear. It receives amplified signals and converts them into electrical signals. What it is doing? It is receiving the amplified sound from the middle ear and converting this sound into electrical signals. These electrical signals are sent to brain by auditory nerves. These electrical signals are sent to brain by auditory nerves. The brain interprets this signal as sound. The brain interprets the signal as sound. So this is all about human ear. Please be serious, look at the diagram and draw it very properly and label it as labeled in the book and learn the spellings of the terms used, because if you are unable to write the correct spelling, it will be difficult for us to give you full marks. And color the diagram very properly. And color the diagram very properly. Now, I am going to explain whole structure 2 or 3 times so that you will understand it very thoroughly. Please, human ear, it has 3 parts. First, outer ear, second, middle ear, and the last one is inner ear. What are the 3 parts of human ear? Outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Now we are discussing one by one all the 3 parts of the human ear, its function and composition. First one is outer ear. Now we are discussing here the composition of outer ear. What we are discussing here? Composition of outer ear. Outer ear consists of pinna, auditory canal, and tympanic membrane, also called as eardrum. Outer ear consists of pinna, auditory canal, and tympanic membrane, also known as eardrum. This is the composition of the outer ear. What it is? Composition. Now, the function of these 3 parts. Pinna collects sound from surrounding which passes through. What it is doing? It is collecting the sound from surrounding. At the end of auditory canal, which passes through auditory canal and reaches the eardrum. What is eardrum? It is a thin membrane. What is eardrum? It is a situated at the end of the auditory canal. Look, pinna collects the sound from the surround, which passes through. Pinna is connected with the auditory canal. At the end of the auditory canal, there is a thin membrane, particularly membrane, called ear drum. What is that? Ear drum. Now here, this is the most important one. When compressions of the medium reaches the pressure on the outside membrane increases. When compression of the medium reaches eardrum, the pressure on the outside membrane increases and forces the eardrum inward. When compressions of the medium reaches eardrum, the pressure on the outside membrane increases and forces eardrum inward. When compression reaches eardrum, the pressure on the outside of the membrane increases and forces the membrane inward. The eardrum moves outward. First again inward. The eardrum moves outward where rarefaction reaches, and thus eardrum vibrates. Thus eardrum vibrates. Now the second part, middle ear. In the middle ear, the vibrations are amplified several times with the help of three bones found in the middle ear. These bones are hammer, anvil, and sternum. The amplified sound is passed into inner ear. The amplified sound is passed into inner ear. Please listen to me very carefully about middle ear. The vibrations in the middle ear, the vibrations are amplified several times with the help of three bones found in middle ear. The name of the bones are hammer, anvil, and sternum. The amplified sound is passed into inner ear. Now, the last part of the human ear is inner ear. It consists of cochlear and auditory ear. What are the two parts of inner ear? Cochlear and auditory ear. Cochlear receives amplified sound. What it is doing is receiving amplified sound and converting it into electrical signals. These electrical signals are sent to auditory nerve. These electrical signals are sent to auditory nerve, which send them to the brain. Electrical signals are sent to brain with the help of auditory nerve. The brain interprets electrical signals as sound. The brain interprets electrical signals as sound. Please revise as many times as you can, and then I will explain you last time. Here, look at me on the board, and I am trying to explain to you the inner ear. Inner ear consists of two parts, cochlea and auditory nerve. What is the function of cochlea? It receives amplified sound and convert this amplified sound into electrical signal. What is the function of cochlear? It receives amplified sound and converting it into electrical signals. These electrical signals are sent to cochlear from here to auditory nerves. Electrical signals are sent to auditory nerves, which send them into brain. Brain interprets sound signals as sound. Brain interprets electrical signals as sound. So please revise as many times as you can. Then I will explain you the whole one more time. Student, today we are learning the structure of human ear. Human ear consists of three parts: outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. It consists of three parts, namely outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Now we are discussing in detail outer ear. Outer ear consists of pinna, auditory canal, and tympanic membrane, also known as eardrum. So this is the composition of the outer ear. Now we are discussing what are the functions of pinna, auditory canal, and eardrum. Pinna collects sound from surrounding, which passes through. What it is doing? It is collecting sound from surrounding, which passes through. It is connected to the auditory canal. At the end of the auditory canal, there is a thin membrane called ear. At the end of auditory canal, there is a thin membrane called eardrum. Now, we are discussing what the eardrum is. When compressions of the medium reaches eardrum, the pressure on the outside membrane increases and forces them inward. The eardrum moves outward when rare pressure reaches and eardrum quiet. When compression reaches eardrum, the pressure on the outside membrane. In the eardrum, the pressure on the outside membrane increases and forces it inward. The eardrum moves outward when rare fractures reach, and thus eardrum vibrates. Middle ear. The vibrations are amplified several times in the middle ear with the help of three bones found in it. The bones are hammered, anvil, and stereo. The amplified sound is passed to inner ear. Inner ear consists of two parts, cochlea and auditory nerves. The function of cochlea is it receives amplified sound and convert it into electrical signals electrical signals. The auditory nerves collect or send electrical signals to brain. The auditory nerves send electrical signal to brain. Brain interprets signal as sound. Brain interprets signal as sound. So this is all about human ears. Please draw the diagram neatly and write the heading of the diagram at the base and label it very properly and learn the spellings of the all terms used here. Because the correct spelling is very important to write the answer. So the spelling you are supposed to learn is pinna, auditory canal, tympanic membrane, then compressions, rarefaction, amplified, hammer, anvil, styra, cochlear, and auditory. So these are the spellings which you are supposed to learn thoroughly. Thank you very much. And please try to learn it today itself so that you will learn it very easily. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to learn the answer. So this is a very important question from examination point of view. Please learn it very carefully. Thank you very much.